This is how the Americans created the deadliest weapon on Earth. It all started in Germany when 3 scientists discovered nuclear fusion, which in short is an essential part if you want to create a weapon of mass destruction, or as I like to call it, the nuclear bomb. Soon everyone was experimenting with this new treasure called nuclear fusion. Many discoveries and scientists later, the Americans were working on this bomb like never before, afraid that an Austrian painter would get his hands on something like this before them, which you can imagine would not have gone very well. Before I tell you anything about this nuclear project, you must know that the nuclear bomb was not made by one man in his attic doing science, but rather it was a national project that thousands of scientists worked on. The President of the United States of America put the project to create a nuclear bomb in the hands of the military, but since neither the politicians nor the people in the military knew anything about science, Robert Oppenheimer, also called the father of nuclear bombs, was put in charge. The project was called the Manhattan Project, a project made out of fear that the enemy had or was ahead in the creation of a bomb of mass destruction. To their surprise, they were light years ahead of the Nazis simply because they had the best German scientists who had left their country. However, the said Manhattan Project was expensive. It is said that 130,000 people and $2 billion were spent, which even if it does not seem like a lot for such a project today, that money would be more like 25 billion USD. Inflation is a real thing. The first bomb was dropped by parachute from a bomber called Enola Gay, and the bomb exploded 180 meters above the ground, and when it exploded, the nuclear cloud was 3 kilometers high, a spectacular sight to see from a distance, but not under the remains of what was once called Hiroshima. The Americans showed their invention to the Japanese, asking them to stop the war, but a few days later they answered with a simple no. So on August 6th, Little Man was launched on Nagasaki, and on August 14th, Japan was beaten. Some say this bomb prevented many wars, but that's a debate for tomorrow. Until then, that's all there is to know about the Manhattan Project. Thanks for your attention.